everyone. Welcome to my backyard. In the last month, I've been talking a lot about self-regulation and how it really impacts our kids' behavior. And I was thinking about it in some ways of what are some things that we do in our classrooms as a whole school to be predictable and consistent, and what are some things we do for individual children. And I got to thinking about a brilliant first grade teacher that I had the pleasure of meeting about a year ago, and she had shifted her morning meetings to outside. And it was just wonderful, and what she was able to say to me is that kids participated more when they were outside, and for some reason just being outside seemed to ground them a little bit and encourage them to be better participants in morning meeting. And I thought, wow, what a brilliant idea. So as I kind of fixated you on little palm trees and clouds, I was also thinking about something I read this morning on social media about what's a good schedule for your kids who are learning at home. And the schedule was like, well, 8 to 9 you get up and do your thing and have your breakfast and brush your teeth, and 9 to 10 you do ELA and math, and 10 to 10:30 you do snack, and 10:30 to 11 you go outside and run, and 11 to 11:30, and you know where I'm going with that. And I kept thinking, man, that just mirrors the same schedule that I see in every single classroom where something begins and ends at the same time, which is really impossible. And I think it creates a lot of dysregulation. And so I'm thinking about how do we transition kids with a little bit less of a tight schedule. I hope that when we go back to school, we think about this. And we start to think about, we have options. Do things need to begin and end at the same time? No. Are we creating more problems by expecting kids to shift that quickly? And should we be a little bit more creative when managing behavior about using some of the resources that are right in our backyards? We have them in our schools, and we just don't utilize them enough. So let's start thinking about that. As I sit here today, grounded to the ground, I think, when's the last time I took my class out to look at clouds? When I taught 7th grade years ago, I took my kids outside and I said, hey guys, we're going outside and we're going to look at clouds. And they looked at me and said, what? You're crazy, miss. And I said, yeah, I am a little bit on the nutball side, but that's all right. We laid down on the grass and we looked at clouds, and they all resisted it. And then some kids were saying, hey, I think I see this, I think I see that. We all know that game we played when we were little, hopefully we did. And then we were having a really tough day one day, and the kids were all over the place, and I was getting aggravated, they were aggravated, and they said to me, they said, Miss, can we just go do that cloud thing again? And I said, you know, that's not a bad idea. And lo and behold, the 15, 20 minutes I took out of my schedule to do the cloud thing, I had a pretty good rest of the day. So when we get back to school, think of these things. The power of changing it up, stop making schedules that are aggravating us and the kids, and think about the behaviors that might change by utilizing these resources. Enjoy, relax, go outside, lay down, and look at clouds. And if it's cold out, put on a jacket. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. I speak and consult on school behavior, and I love to help districts solve some of these problems. See you next time.